English?
Yeah, I speak English.
Yeah, hiya. Just asking for where you count in recording a police station. The vehicles coming in and out of the police station, please, sir.
Oh, can I...
Stand back, please.
Can I ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm Inspector Ralph. Okay.
Have you got a number?
I'm an inspector. I don't have a shoulder number.
I apologise. Okay. Can I ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm Chief Inspector Mattock.
Okay.
From Aviation Policing.
Okay.
This is obviously a police station, which is an armoury. Obviously, we've got weapons in there. Okay, as you can see, we're an armed policing operative. So obviously, when people are recording police station, which doesn't really happen that often around here, it obviously comes to our attention.
Okay.
So that's the reason why you're being stopped.
Am I being stopped? Am I being detained? Well,
no, speak to the moment.
Am I being detained?
It's not the moment, no.
Well then, so if I'm not being detained, then I can talk.
Okay.
You are speaking to me in a way that I'm saying I don't have to listen to you. You're not detaining me. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Fair enough, you're asking me, and I'm accounting for my actions.
And you haven't accounted for your actions.
Well, I am. I'm telling you that I'm filming on a public street, public interest. What more do you want?
The inspector's explanation falls apart from the very beginning. He claims Yardley is being stopped because the building contains firearms, but that is not a lawful reason to stop someone. Police stations may store weapons, but that does not make the surrounding public pavement a restricted area. There is no law preventing people from filming a police station simply because firearms are kept inside. Yardley remains calm throughout the encounter. Once the inspector confirms he is not being detained, Yardley chooses to walk away, showing that people are free to leave when no legal power is being used. It is a reminder that authority must always stay within the limits of the law.
But why are you filming a police station and the vehicles come out of the police station, and obviously you're filming me now?
You're the only vehicle that has come out.
Okay.
Your police, I can call them police personnel in their working day. I'm telling you, I'm not doing nothing wrong, and I can do it.
I want to make sure that your activities are not suspicious or criminal intent.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Which is fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Okay. It's fair enough.
And I think you'd be exactly the same using my shoes.
Yeah,
okay?
I agree.
I've never met you before.
No, that's fair enough.
I've got nothing against you. You know, I don't know what your name is.
No, that's fair enough.
My name. You can give me your name if you wish. You know, if you want to have first name terms, that's totally up to you. But obviously, that's the reason why we're speaking to you at the moment, so you can account for your actions.
Got another officer out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, PC Philpott.
Yep. Can I have your number?
Shoulder number's just there, 3821.
Okay, and another officer as well, yeah?
You happy to tell me your details?
No, I'm not.
Why is that?
Because I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm on a public footpath.
It's just polite, isn't it? I've introduced myself.
The officer then changes his approach and asks for Yardley's personal details, presenting it as nothing more than a polite request. This is a common tactic when there is no legal power to require someone to identify themselves. The officer has already introduced himself, which is the right thing to do. However, Yardley is under no legal obligation to give his own details in return. Being polite is a personal choice, not a legal requirement. Since Yardley is standing on public land and doing nothing unlawful, he is fully entitled to keep his personal information private.
So what's your intentions then with you recording the police station?
It's a public interest video. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It's totally...
Do you put it on social media? Do you have a social media site or YouTube?
Can I again ask if I'm being detained?
You're not being detained, no.
Okay, so if I'm not being detained, can I ask kindly if I can just go about my way? I mean, you can ask me the same question over and over again. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Okay. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers out. Yeah, I'm not doing no hostile reconnaissance.
Why did you say that?
Because
not many people will say that.
Oh yeah, lots of people do say that actually.
Well,
when they have interactions with
actually stopped someone who suddenly
okay, so when they have interactions with police who start asking me to account for my actions when I'm standing on a public footpath, if somebody was walking past and they were filming, would you just all of a sudden stop?
The inspector's suspicion appears to grow simply because Yardley understands his legal rights. When Yardley says he is not carrying out hostile reconnaissance, he is responding to an accusation that is often raised in similar situations. Instead of accepting that explanation, the inspector treats it as another reason to be suspicious. Yardley then asks an important question. If an ordinary person filmed the same building without mentioning the law, would they also be stopped? That question exposes the real issue. It appears the inspector is reacting more to Yardley's confidence and legal knowledge than to any actual evidence of criminal activity. Police officers should welcome informed citizens, not see them as a problem.
Well, it depends really, but your activity is not
normal, is it?
It's not normal.
Yeah, it is normal actually.
Like a normal member of
Look, there's another 2 up there. So much like 2, 4, 6 people.
How many? You've got 2 people walking there. How many of them are videoing?
You can 43 me if you like.
Okay. Do you know what Section 43 is?
I do know what Section 43 is,
have you ever been subject to that before?
Let me just say to you, if you're going to Section 43 me, yeah, I would like to know why.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm accounting for my actions. Yeah, I'm not being hostile. I'm not being aggressive.
No,
yeah, have you got any information why you would want to do Section 43? Or is it just something which you want to abuse because I'm filming?
Not using it.
Well, because I'm filming, which I can do, which is a legal activity, why would you want to go down the road of a Section 43? And if you do, let me just tell you, I will make a civil claim against you.
Okay.
The moment the inspector mentions Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, the encounter becomes much more serious. Yardley calmly points out that he has done nothing unlawful or hostile, highlighting how weak the inspector's reasoning really is. Section 43 is not a power that can be used simply because an officer feels uneasy. It requires reasonable suspicion that a person is involved in terrorism. In this case, the inspector does not clearly explain what facts support that suspicion. When legal powers are based on assumptions rather than evidence, public confidence is inevitably damaged.
He wants to do something. He didn't want to come out of his station for no reason whatsoever.
Let me tell you now.
This sun's really in my eyes. I can't even
detain
see
you
properly.
under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Can I carry on filming?
As it's been explained to you...
Can I carry on filming? Fair enough.
You can just talk over me, but I will just talk.
I'm just asking if I can carry on filming.
So, you are detained under Section 43 of
Yeah, under what grounds?
The reason being is you're hanging outside a police station, filming officers coming in and out. We've asked you the reason.
Was I filming officers coming in and out? Where did you get that from?
No explanation, really. No,
officers coming in and out. No, officers coming in and out. There's no in and out.
Again, you're just talking over me.
Do I need to listen to him? You're stopping me under 43. I mean, it's a claim anyway. So
I've given you my name, PC Philpott, currently attached to this police station. So
can I take it before I leave?
I'll get off to go and get one.
Okay. Detained.
Okay.
We're going to just put you up, stand you against this wall, just so it's a backdrop for you.
Okay.
Just while I do the search, I'll ask you to put your phone down up here, okay? So no one's going to touch that.
The conversation changes after Yardley comments that the officer simply wants to take action. The inspector quickly becomes defensive and begins talking over him instead of addressing the points being raised, then claims that Yardley has been filming officers coming in and out of the station. However, according to Yardley, he had only filmed the inspectors leaving the building. If that is correct, it raises questions about whether the officer's explanation accurately reflects what happened. Reasonable suspicion should always be based on clear facts, not assumptions or exaggerated claims.
Okay, so I'm free to go, so I'm free to stay, yeah?
Yep. We've obviously spoken to you now.
Yeah, okay, free to go, free to stay. Do you hear that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I've done nothing wrong. I was just saying to your inspector, what was your rank, please?
Chief Inspector.
Chief Inspector, are you higher than this guy? I don't mean it in a...
We work together.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking his rank. Are you higher than rank?
I'm his
Okay, so I'm tasking him, your inspector, to look at some paperwork that speaks about Section 43. Section 43 is an abuse if you haven't got any intel to suspect me of being a terrorist. You can't suspect me of being a terrorist because I'm pointing a camera at the police station. So I'm just letting you know that, right? And that's going to be a basis of my civil claim against you guys, yeah?
Okay, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, and what was you going to say about the inspector?
Nothing to say, we work together.
The final part of the encounter raises concerns about leadership as well as individual decision-making. The inspector supports using Section 43, while the chief inspector stands by without challenging the decision. Senior officers are expected to ensure that police powers are used lawfully and proportionately. Photography in a public place is not, by itself, a criminal offense, and any use of terrorism powers should be supported by clear and specific evidence. When experienced officers fail to question weak legal grounds, it risks undermining public confidence in the fairness and professionalism of policing.